Yesterday we have discussed very basic things about virtualization. Now today we are moving little bit forward in virtualization. So see, this is how virtualization work. So we have network, we have storage, we have servers. Now what all these three things are, this is called infrastructure, which is available in any of the organization as a data center or anywhere as a big server or big thing. We call it as an infra, right? So in infra, this is available with us. Now we what we will do, we install hypervisor over that to make the things virtualized, right? So here above that we do a layer of virtualization with the help of hypervisor. Okay, so there are a lot of hypervisor softwares are available. Like for example, uh, we have seen VMware, vSphere, and Oracle VirtualBox, right? There are like some of them. Let me list it down because we are talking about in terms of cloud. So what hypervisor or which hypervisor is used by which cloud? So AWS use Citrix hypervisor for virtualization. Microsoft Azure use Hyper-V because it's Windows. So Windows already have inbuilt hypervisor, that is Hyper-V. Okay, we have other softwares also available. That is, yesterday only we have discussed VMware, Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, and we have vSphere. Anyone you can use. All these things are doing the same thing and they are giving the output what we want in same way. They have little bit functionality difference, but at the end they are doing the same job. So this is like our initial thing, what we have done or what we can do. Now how the thing is done in the cloud, right? So we need to understand that how virtualization is being done in the cloud. So in cloud also they follow the same process. Like for example, Amazon have big data centers available with them, right? It's not always about we are talking about the cloud, so everything is in the cloud. Somewhere in the globe that data is storing, that physical servers are present. We are only accessing those servers virtually. So how that virtual part is being done? So that virtual part is being done by virtualization using hypervisor. Okay, so virtualization is kind of a technique to convert all the infrastructure in the virtual form so that people can access them from anywhere. The only mandatory thing is there in the cloud is the internet. Now second part is how cloud will that the part is been done. See, this is one big data center of Amazon, for example. Okay, they have lot of data racks are available, so many, unlimited. We have not seen, and it's like big, very huge data centers are there. So what they do, they use hypervisor Citrix over these racks, and they convert the infrastructure to the virtual form, and they form a cloud. So here this space is known as cloud, this above space over this. So yeah, we call it as a cloud, but not exactly like a cloud. We create the virtual part here. We can create the virtual machines in the AWS infrastructure using AWS console. So what we need to access these servers, what we have created with the help of uh, they have created with the help of hypervisor, how we can use it. So we only need a AWS account. Okay, so that infrastructure access part is being done with the help of AWS console. Now before moving towards the direct to AWS part, we just need to understand little bit about the cloud part. See, so let me give you small definition part or idea about the cloud. So first of all, before understanding the cloud computing, everything, what we understand via cloud. So it's not like everything is in the air. Yeah, definitely everything is in the air, but somewhere it is storing the data. So that is like using those data or those servers with the help of internet or something, or remotely from some other place to another place, anywhere we can access those data. So that is known as a cloud. So it's just a simple definition of cloud is the sharing of resources for remote location. You are accessing those resources via internet or on pay as you go model. Now this is one new term for you, right? What do you understand by the pay as you go model? Any idea, anything? Have you heard about it?
Yes.
What it is?
Um, you have to pay how much you are using that.
Correct, correct, very good. So now let me tell you the one basic scenario also, so you will understand more. Before cloud, what was the problem? How those things is being evaluated via cloud? Why every company is moving towards cloud? All those things will cover in this small diagram or the small thing. See, we have one company that is called Company A. Very small size of company. Recently, they are establishing their business. So what they did, they have created some website www.a.com, right? And it's not about the website also, it's about the thing, like if you are opening a company, it's not always about the website or the server. It's about the company's work, how the project will work, how the client will work, how the internal employee will do the access of that server, how the computers will be allocated to them, what will be the size. So all those things has to be managed by the company to open a new company, then only they can call it as that, okay, we are a startup company, company A, right? So before opening, what they need, before cloud I am talking about, at
Infrastructure,
least, right, infrastructure and
uh, platform, software,
correct.
and employees. Employees, but
Yes.
we need in virtualization as well. Uh, money.
Right. Money, obviously. So, what we need to do, see, if I'm opening a company, at least I need, for example, bare minimum condition, I need 4 servers, right? Minimum, I'm talking, I'm not sure how much big size of company I'm opening. 4 servers at least. We need AD servers, Active Directory, for my company. We need DNS servers, AD servers, and yeah, have you understood these
Yeah.
terms? Do you know, right? Okay, yeah, good. So 2 applications at least, applications like which can establish that, okay, this is the company, this is my application. You can like 2 application, for example, the login application, HR application, anything related to my company, right? That has to be run on any server. After that, the client and the project and the customer will come. So, and these are like, if I'm designing a 4 server, I need an in-house data center also. So I'm creating one in-house data center in which all the racks and everything will be available. Like for example, what are the things? Router will be there, switch will be there, right? Cables will be there, gateway also required to create one company's network, firewall, mandatory thing is the firewall, right? Security is very much important. AC required 24 cross 7, electricity is required. So, and one, at least one security guard is required, right? So these are the bare minimum requirement to open a company. Now, so this is known as, yeah, there are two terms in the market. Have you heard about the capex and opex, right? Any idea what is the capex and opex?
Capital
Capex, right, very good. Capex is like the capital expenditure, which we do before opening of any business or something. Any, it's a kind of a general term. Capex and opex are the general term. It's not related with the IT or the company or the cloud. It's like general. Capex is like capital expenditure, what we do before starting of any work. So this much the expense I need to do before. Now I have done the capex work. Next part will come is I need to run this business so that I can earn the uh, money, so that I can get whatever I have invested, I will get that money back. So that earning part, how it will be done, how we can earn, at least we need someone to operate this. Only one person can't operate all those the company, right? So at least we need 15 employee, for example. We need electricity for them also, at least for 8 hours, right? 8 hours
Yeah.
of electricity. We need to pay the salary. We need to create a comfortable infra for them to sit and work peacefully. We need systems, right? We need to make the cafeteria kind of things. We need like household in-house staff for cleaning staff, what we call office boy kind of things, right? So that they can clean the environment and the people can work peacefully. So at least these things are required for operation. I need to also pay some salary to office boy also, or the monthly payout or daily payout, whatever it is. So this will be the OPEX. To run any business, what expense is required, that is known as operational expenditure. So this is the OPEX. Till now, when I opened a company, I only did the investment, right? I only paid. I have not earned anything in return. For example, to open this complete business, I have spent at least 10 lakhs rupees. For example, this is very less amount, but hypothetically, I am taking it. So 10 lakhs amount, obviously I have not given in one go. It's like the long process. It took around 30 days to build this kind of infra and everything, at least. So for 30 days I have not earned anything. I only paid the 10 lakh rupees. Now once all these things will be done, I need to open the company, I need to launch that, and the business will start. Now next part is, still there is no surety that how much I am going to earn. At least I am estimating that over the 10 lakhs of estimation, I will at least get 50k in a month as a extra earning, right? Including I need to do some expense here also, then only I can go with the savings, at least 10,000 of the savings. So it's like very less. On the very next month, or after a 6 month, or after a year, suppose my business is not going well, it is getting down and down, that 10 lakhs I am not able to recover it, and it is going to at least 8 lakhs of the debt, like I am not able to recover. Loss is the company is making loss. So when the company is making loss, what about these capex and opex? It's like wastage,
Yeah.
right? So these things are there earlier before cloud, but when the cloud came into the picture, how these capex and opex is being evaluated, we will see. Instead of going and purchasing these things manually, the most expensive thing is the capex, right? The operation cost is not that much expensive, and the problem was these 30 days of maintenance thing. 30 days and this capex part is the big problem. Let me highlight it with red. This part and this part is the main problem. OPEX will come later on, right? We can customize it. We can start with the one employee company first, then we can go for 3, then 5, then 15. We can manage, but we can't move forward with this without these things. So for that, instead of buying physical server, creating our own all those things, we can purchase all these things with cloud. Now there is a AWS thing, AWS account. We just only go and buy a AWS subscription, or we need to create an account in AWS console, and we are good to go to design our infrastructure directly. We can directly purchase 4 servers inside the AWS account, and we can deploy our website, and we can set up the firewall, and we will get this DNS or AD server, everything readily available with us, and we can directly use. It will hardly take maximum to maximum 1 or 2 days. So the savings is around 28 days, 1 point, and we no need to pay the 10 lakh rupees upfront. We can go with the pay as you go model. Whatever resources we will use, it will generate the bill in the month end of the month, and we need to pay it. So the whole copex is now in our hand. We only need to arrange the cost of these employees. So this will be hardly of at least 1 lakh rupees. So we are already saving 9 lakh rupees initially. So this is the role and this is the benefit of cloud. And after some days, like for a 6 month, if my business is not doing well, what I need to do, I just need to say them that okay guys, I'm not able to make the money, you can leave, and this is the sum of the amount. You can take at least 2 months of salary and you can go, and for this I can directly go and terminate my account then and there. It's not always required to keep it, we can terminate it with the AWS anytime, and they will charge only till the time we have used it. Understood till here? Any doubt?
No.
Yes.
Okay, great. So now this is like about the cloud. What are the characteristics of cloud? We have just discussed. Like anytime we can use. Okay, yeah. One more benefit cloud provide is the scalability. Now here the point is, okay, our business is not always going down. What about the business is getting up? In that case, I need more servers. Yesterday only we have discussed, if we need a more servers, instead of 4 I need 8 servers. I need to buy 4 more, right? 4 plus. So I need to again do the some extra amount of capex, and there might be a chances the whole year this 4 servers which I have purchased extra will not be in the use. So again the extra cost, unnecessary extra buying will be there, but I have to do because there is no option available. But with the help of cloud, if I need 4 more server, I can create 4 more server at least for 1 hour also, and I can use it, and once my work will be done I can directly terminate these 4 servers. It will not, AWS will not ask that why are you terminating and all those things. Anytime we can go and we can scale up, we can scale down. So this is the best part. Now obviously broad network area, we can access it from anywhere where to any with any point of time. The only limitation with the cloud is the internet. We can't go and work without the cloud, without internet. Okay, so these are some of the characteristics which we have discussed. And the cloud computing, the very basic definition, the cloud we understood, computing means like on demand delivery, like whenever I need I can go and directly use it. It could be any kind of service. So now what is the meaning of computing part? Computing is like anything. Either you can go and use create a database, either you can go and create a storage application, anything, right? And any IT resources, whatever you want, throughout the cloud platform you can use. The only thing is via internet and as a pay as you go model. So this is like a cloud computing part. Now one very important thing which is required under cloud computing, cloud computing provide 3 types of services. Now what all are these services? Let me bring one diagram to you. Okay. See, what have you ever seen this diagram? Any idea about this diagram?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, Ashwati, you? Okay, great. See, so this is the on-premises thing. On-premises thing is like networking, storage, server, virtualization, OS, middleware, runtime data, application, everything you have to manage. That is under, everything is in your control. If something goes wrong, that is also your responsibility. But when it comes to the cloud, how cloud segregate the services, how they provide those services is, there are three types of services: IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Now what is this? Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. But when it comes to infrastructure as a service, it's like they provide you infrastructure, rest thing you need to manage. They provide you networking, storage, server over that in the form of virtual form, right? They are providing infra in the form of virtualization. You just only go and use it the way you are using the physical data center, right? You can't go and touch and feel it, but you can access it. So this will be like the infra part only, where infrastructure is the responsible thing of the cloud provider vendor. Next part is PaaS. Under platform as a service, they provide you infrastructure, but over the infrastructure, they will provide you the platform also. What is the meaning of platform also? For example, we have purchased one virtual machine, whatever size it is. We are not talking about the size right now. For example, I have one Java program, right? So if I wanted to run one Java program, what I need to do, bare minimum requirement is I need to install Java in my laptop or the system. I need to install at least the Eclipse ID or something, or the Maven, whatever is required for the Java. JDK, I need to enable the firewall, then I can run all those things I need to perform. But with the help of cloud, you just go and buy the PaaS service and just go and type your code there and run it. No need to create and install Java thing. No need to do any kind of settings to run the Java program. Just go and take your code and run that. You need to only bring the data or the application and run it. You can directly use it. So this is called as a platform as a service. Software as a service is like application data and everything is been managed by them. You just need to go and use it. So the best example is the Google Drive. Everything has been managed by the Google part. We are only just creating an account and we are using that software as a service, right? So this is the three services which cloud provide. Any doubt on this part? This is very important. You have to understand that and imagine what is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS.
Are we going to do demo on it?
Yeah, definitely. If each service, whatever we are going to create and we are going to use, we will understand. Like for example, when we will create a EC2 machine,
Mhm.
right? EC2 machine, that is a virtual machine which we are going to create in a AWS. So we will understand what part it fall under. So it that falls under IaaS part, because we are only purchasing infrastructure as in the
Okay.
form of virtual machine, right?
Okay.
And we are going to create all these things over that machine. So that will be IaaS. Platform as a service, like for example, we will see the Lambda. We only
Okay.
go and run our Java code or any Python code, any type of code over that service. Software as a service is right that this service we are already using it, and RDS is the service we are going to use in the form of SaaS. No, sorry, RDS is the platform as a service, not the SaaS. SaaS is like we already have a live examples in our day-to-day life, and we can't
Okay.
create a SaaS service in the AWS account right now. We need complete application code, all those things. And in free tier account, it is not present. So understood this part?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now next part is, yeah, advantage. Oh, obviously since starting we are discussing, so we only just read this part so that we can see. So obviously backup and restore data. Backup is the best part available in the cloud that we will discuss once I will share some information related with the AWS specifically. Improved collaboration, excellent accessibility, low maintenance cost, mobility, service in pay per use, unlimited storage capacity, data security. Okay, so these are some of the example. Okay, directly it is coming to AWS. Okay, but before that I just wanted to give one more thing. Types of cloud, I would say. Not Okay, first let's just understand AWS, then we can go with the types of cloud. Now what is AWS? What do you understand by AWS? Let me share. There are lot of cloud provider vendors are available. Cloud provider vendor means AWS, Microsoft, Azure, right? GCP, Oracle, Cloud, Alibaba, DigitalOcean. So these are some of the cloud provider vendors available in market. You can create the infrastructure in any of the cloud provider vendor as per your choice. As we are going to learn AWS, we will see why AWS is that much important, why the AWS is the market leader, what extra or what why it is on top. Like everyone is following AWS not following to everyone, right? So we will see that, but we are going to see that AWS, in short I will say AWS, it's just a cloud provider vendor, and it's like a market player, top, one of the toppest, I would say. I don't know, toppest is not the a word, but still AWS is the best in over everyone. Now yeah, so three types of cloud available. What all are the three types is public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. What do you understand? Have you heard this like hybrid cloud thing? Three forms. See, what is the meaning of private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud? All these example or the cloud provider vendor are fall under public cloud. Why this is called as a public cloud? Because these are available for anyone. It's not like they are fixed for companies or anything. Anyone can go and use it. So this is like a public property thing. Public cloud. Now what is a private cloud? So private cloud is something like, for example, uh, I am having a company called Company A, right? We have a company A. Initially I started my business in India, so I created my infrastructure in India. Everything, I have very big infrastructure in India, right? So this is like my private data center. Now I am expanding my business in US. I'm expanding it into UK. So the servers are available in India, data center is in India, everything is in India. So there are one part, this headquarter is in India, and we have opened two new office in US and UK. So how they can access and they can be the part of this data center? So what people can do or what companies do, one part is they can buy their own infrastructure in US and UK, and they can attach it with the network. But the point is, or the problem is, extra cost. They need to pay this, and they need to attach these three in a sync so that they can be in the identical manner. Every data center has the same data. So these two things they need to do. But instead of that, what they can do, they can convert this data center, this one, this data center into a private cloud. They can install the hypervisor or something over this data center, and they can convert this data center as a private cloud. So anywhere from India or outside India or from any location, they can access this private cloud. And next part is the best part, I would say, this is only limited for the employees of company A. No one can access it from outside. So that's why it is called as private cloud. Converting our own data center into in the form of cloud, because see what AWS, Azure, GCP did, they just have servers and they install a hypervisor and they make it as available for public. Same way any company can design their own private cloud. But the limitation of private cloud is all the headaches, everything is of the company A. You have to manage everything. No one can come and manage it. But the benefit of public cloud is the problem, headaches, everything is on the cloud provider vendors. Understood? Any doubt on these two?
No.
Okay. Now the next part is hybrid cloud. What is the purpose and what is the meaning of hybrid cloud? There are some of the companies, three example I will say for a hybrid cloud is, like for example I have a company ABC, which is earlier worked as a local data center, like they were working on the physical data center, but for since long they came to know about the cloud, so now they want to migrate the whole system into the cloud. But the problem is there are some of the data, due to some security reason or something, they can't migrate over the cloud. Like for example database, they are not super comfortable to share those data into the cloud because they are not able to trust it, because at the end of the day this is a public cloud only, right? So what they do, instead of shifting whole data here, what they can do, they can keep database into the local area and they can design infrastructure into the cloud and they can connect those things like that. So this will come into the hybrid model, half of the thing over the cloud, half of the thing over the local data center. This is one example. Like for example we have a bank, so bank is having very secure network, no one can go and access it. So bank, what they do, they create a local data center to keep the data about their customer database part, for example, right? And they can buy a infrastructure from the AWS just to access those data. That's it. So this is one of the example of hybrid cloud.
So they have
And
like the company is having storage part is by their self, and they
right.
are just using their services. Okay.
Correct. Everything in AWS we are only going to use as a service part. Okay. So let's just understand the top providers worldwide. Let's see any image. Gartner's rating will come. I don't know where that image is. See, Gartner's is one of the organization who rate all those things, right? So just like IMDb, they rate for movies and all those things. So as per Gartner's rating, AWS is, see, one of the top, top company as compared to now. Azure and GCP is also moving forward, but not as compared to AWS. And the only reason, very silly reason, but that is more important, the why AWS is on top is the idea what AWS has built is the first person, and they launched suddenly. It's like no one knows in the market that AWS is planning something like that. They internally did something to create all those idea. It was not came outside. All of a sudden they directly launched the AWS part. Okay, this is the product. And by the time Microsoft or GCP they think about the idea, they build about the infrastructure, everything, there was a huge gap between them. So due to, the AWS part, the organization Amazon has utilized this gap, and they expand their business in the worldwide. So maximum share and maximum place is of the market is held by AWS right now. One part. Second part is AWS has built these infrastructure network everything from scratch. See, we know what is Amazon, right? Amazon was just only the e-commerce website, and the creating an infrastructure cloud is the complete different part. Microsoft GCP, they were in the IT business since long, they are having an infrastructure, right? So it was quite easy for them to build their own infrastructure in the form of cloud. But for AWS it was not easy, they have designed it from scratch, and they have planned. That's why they are the market leader. Understood? Okay. Any doubt on this part?
No.
Okay, great. I'll bring the quiz part tomorrow. I need to search that where I have stored. But before moving towards AWS part, is this your idea and the picture is clear in your mind that what we are doing, how the thing goes? Initially, 3-4 classes will be theory part because I just wanted to make your base clear that what we are going to learn. So, are you able to imagine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so now before moving towards AWS, let's just move forward for AWS free tier account. Let me give you small basic idea, and by tomorrow, just go and create your free tier account. Okay. Yeah, one
I
more
already
part.
have that.
Okay, you have. That's great. So since long means like when you have created.
I think 2 months.
Okay, great. See, so this is another blog on cloud computing. I'm sharing the link. You can go through. It will give you more idea.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, great. Now next part is, let me just move towards AWS account demo, because yeah, you have, but Ashwati is not having.
Yeah.
So Ashwati, just go and type a AWS console login over the Google, and just open the first link. You will see this page. Under this sign in to the console option, just click on that part. Here you will see this create new account. Just click on this part, and you need to type your email ID and the name on which name you wanted to create the account, and verify email address. Then it will give you one form, small form, right? Let me show you. Okay, the verification code will be sent to my Gmail ID. Okay, I need to type that. Let it be. So, and then it will give you one form. In that you need to fill your normal details like name or address or the company name, all those things. And then it will ask you for the debit card or credit card detail. You need to enter it, and it will charge you only 2 rupees. That's it. And that 2 rupees will be reverse in 1 or 2 days. And you are done with the AWS.
Got it.
Just try it. If you have any doubt, just let me know. Tomorrow we will create, if you are facing any issue, right? So once you are done with the AWS account, it takes at least 4 to 5 hours to activate your complete account, right? So, and with the help of this ID and the password, whatever password ID you will set, you need to log in. Once you will log in, so you will see this will be the first page. Right now, as I have already used so many services, so it is showing the services name, but for you it will be blank. So this is the AWS console, you will see like this. So whatever thing we are going to do, we are going to do here only. The one caution note or one doubt or one thing what I wanted to share here is, whatever service you are going to use, just go use it and delete it. Don't let it open or in the running state, otherwise they will charge you. Definitely they are not going to debit any account from directly from your account, but they will terminate your account soon. Now let me talk about the AWS free tier account limits. Free account limits. So under AWS free tier account, you will see, you will get these many options. One is that AWS account is eligible for 12 months free trial, always free. There are each and every service you can use in the free. There are some soft limits available, like for example you can use storage account up to 5 GB. You cannot go more than that. If you will go more than that, then it will charge. Under free section it will be available. Just one second. हेलो. 10 बजे होंगी. Okay, so next part is 750 hours of EC2 machine you can use per month. 750 hours, RDS 750 hours, like that. Each and every service limit is mentioned here. 1 2 3, everything is there. So this is the free tier account. You can go and check the limits, soft limits, one part for 1 year, and this is very huge. You can, in the 1 year you can learn almost all the services with the help of free tier account. So any doubt on this free tier account part, just go and create it. Definitely we are going to use it in a daily routine, so you will understand how the AWS account and dashboard everything is working. So yeah, any doubt?
No.
So let's just move towards the AWS certification part, how they deal with AWS certification chart. So see, there are lot of certifications are available in AWS. Let me bring any official site. Yeah, this one. But the major people do, or major we do. Okay. Yeah, this one. See, there are 4 sections available for AWS certification. First one is fundamentals. Fundamentals is like the cloud practitioner exam, very, very, very basic level exam. It is of $99 cost, and it's like they ask a basic questions. Then next part they move with the associate level. So associate level again have a 3 section: solution architect, developer, and sysof administrator. And it is not mandatory to attempt all. You can go with one also, and whatever course we are learning, whatever training we are doing is all under solution architect part, right? Developer required some of the coding knowledge. Sysof required system admin knowledge, like a performance admin team. So we are not that part, we are a cloud engineer. So for recommendation for cloud engineer is solution architect part. So, and it is not mandatory to have any prior certification before attempting this. It is recommended to have this, but it is not mandatory. And it is also not mandatory to have any prior experience for this, prior experience in the cloud. It is just you have to have a understanding of the cloud services before going for the exam. Cost of this exam is around 160 or $150. Okay, associate level. Once you are done with the associate level, the next is professional part. Professional is having a mandatory 2 years of experience in cloud experience, and these are the little bit toughest exam. Don't go and directly take it. But the minimum requirement is you have to be at least certified one of the associate level exam, then only you can attend any professional level exam. Professional level exam is having only two exams. One is solution architect professional, DevOps engineer professional. So in the market, if you are hearing that I am a DevOps certified, I am a DevOps certified, so they are certified in one of the cloud DevOps engineer. Either it could be AWS, it could be Azure, GCP, anything. So this is here. They have lot of specialist exam also, like if you are going with any specific domain like machine learning, security, database, data analytics, anything, so they are again the specialist exam, but it's not required to attempt. They are some of the super special case people do these kind of exam. So we are focusing on solution architect directly. We can attempt this exam easily. Understood? Any doubt in this part? Great. So the next part is we are done with this. Okay. AWS Global Infrastructure. Now, how AWS work, how the flow goes, we will see this. AWS Global Infrastructure. See, this is the globe, right? This is our globe. Under this globe, if you will see the green dots, now, what is the global infrastructure? Global infrastructure is like from where, how you are accessing those data, where that data is stored, physical data is present for AWS. So, the green dot, what you are seeing, is known as a region. Region is nothing but the geographical area which is being fixed for the AWS data center. Like, for example, India. Okay, see, in India we have Mumbai and Hyderabad. We have Canada. We have Ohio. We have North Virginia here somewhere in the no, you see this one Northern California. North Virginia will be here only, which is the headquarter of AWS right now. Okay, so these are the location where exact that physical data center of AWS is present, and they all are tightly bounded and coupled with the cable. They are all not virtual, they are attached with the cables. So they created that infrastructure in that way that the super speed, and they maintain the security also. So this is the region part, from where you are creating your infrastructure and on which location. Red dot means the coming soon part. It's like they are designing, they are under process. This one, right? Canada and Israel, Thailand, Singapore. So right now they have 32 local zone, no, sorry, 31 region, 99 availability zone. Now, what is the availability zone? Availability zone means, see, let me bring the paint here. For example, in Mumbai, we have AWS data center. So, in Mumbai, availability zone is like the actual physical location. So, in India, in Mumbai region, we have three availability zone. If you will see here, if you will go and if you will see in Mumbai, see the screen, we have three availability zone. Understood?
Yeah.
So three availability zone means they are calling region as a Mumbai, because they first created infrastructure into Mumbai. It is not mandatory that all the three data center which fall under Mumbai region is in the Mumbai only. It could be one can be in the Mumbai, another one can be Pune, another one can be in the Nasik. It's like anywhere. But as this is the part of Mumbai region, so they are not defining that these location, and the possible thing also, that all three can be in the Mumbai also. But the with the what the purpose of availability zone is, they are tightly coupled with each other, they are identical. Whatever data is present here, it will be present here, here and here. Three replicas just to maintain a high availability. And the fault tolerance thing, fault tolerance things means if something goes wrong with this data center, at least they have these two available with them. That's why 99.99, 11 times of 99%, they are giving high availability HA and fault tolerance. HAFT, AWS. Understood?
Yeah.
So this is like a global infrastructure part. You should be aware of availability zone regions. That will come in the exam, one question at least. So just go through with this. One more thing before moving towards this course is, it is always recommend to use the official documentation. Whenever you will search, you will get so many links, but always search amazon.com. So this will be the official website, and there will be another list will come, that docs.amazon.com, that is the official documentation page. Like for example, AWS EC2, if I will search, so I will get two types of link. See, one is this aws.amazon.com. Over that I will get this EC2 instance type. See, this is like that. This will be the this official page, but it's not that much user friendly. You will not that much understand what exactly they are trying to say. But if you wanted to access the documentation page, just simply see this docs.aws.com and open it, and you are good to go with every minute detail related with EC2. This is the official style and the way they are maintaining their documents. Always read the official documentation. Okay, so yeah, next is, we are done with this. Okay, the free tier account we have. Okay, management console thing, we will, let me explain in 2-3 minutes. See, this is the console. We can access all the services. How we can access? See, this is the service section. Under this service section, all the services will be present. So this is the head means, if you will go and click on compute, you will see EC2 lambda. See, if you will go and click on database, you will see the DynamoDB, RDS, everything, every service related with database. If you'll go and click on networking section, where is that? Network, uh, networking and delivery. See, API gateway, CloudFront, VPC, everything. Under storage section, you will see the storage services. See, S3, FSX, EFS. So this is the services. Instead of going to search, you can directly type S3, for example. Once you will type S3, it will show you the S3 part. So this is the S3 service. You can create S3. If you will type EC2, you can go directly towards the EC2, and you can create the instances using this console. So this is like the service board. We have a PowerShell, Cloud Shell option. It's a kind of PowerShell or the command line, command prompt. If you wanted to access all the service through the command line or command prompt, this is also one option. We can convert our own command line into the AWS console also. We can also create a infrastructure with the help of commands also. So we will see that part also. We have a notification section where they give any notification if something come. This is the help center. Help center is like if you are facing any issue, anything with the help of with related to AWS, you can go and create a support ticket. They will immediately respond on that. We have this is very important thing. What all are the region we have just recently see? All the regions are listed here. If you will go and see that, see, Mumbai is there, Singapore is there, Ohio, North Virginia, London, anything. Just go and click on this. You will be able to create your infrastructure. on in those regions. There are some of the regions which are not enabled because they are not allowed to use under free tier account. There is the account information. Whatever account name you will give, it will reflect here. Account ID is there, account information is there, right? It will give you all the billing related detail, like for example, this is my account, my address and everything will be there. And what all are the regions are enabled for me, all the things will be there. And bills, if you will go and click on bills, so definitely some of the bills, right now in March month there is $0, but in February month, see, the bill is generated, 62 rupees bill is being generated. I have used any paid service which is not allowed in the free tier accounts, it will generate. In the January month, I need to pay 3 rupees, and so on. So everything will be here only in this dashboard. So if by chance if you have forgot any kind of service open, you will go and see this report and you will understand, okay, I have opened this service available, so I will go and delete it directly before they will charge more. And this is the sign off part. So this is the AWS console. Okay, any doubt till now?
Um, Till now, I don't have any doubt, but I will try to um, create an account in Amazon Web Service, and if I'll face any doubt, I will let you know. Please help me.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, sure, definitely. One more thing, don't pile it up the things. If we are learning today, just complete it today only. Like for example, just revision part and the practice part. If you will pile up the things, it will create a problem, right? Little bit problem, because otherwise the things will not go that much smoothly the way I want and you want. Okay. Okay then. And Ashwati, just complete this part. Status is like that you are done with the revision part or something, practice thing. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, okay, I will do it today only.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay then. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.